at 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on this Saturday.
Good morning. Happy Easter weekend. We're getting ready for tomorrow, and I know throughout the weekend, lots of outdoor activities. People already camping out overnight at Brackenridge Park.
A big tradition here in San Antonio, but I want to take a moment to say how beautiful you look this morning. I love your hair.
Thanks.
Yes. Doesn't she look so beautiful?
It's so different having a female next to you on the desk. That's the first thing they notice.
And Lord knows I've never said it. No, I'm just messing.
Hey, but also, before we get started, shout out to our almost fully packed female crew this morning, besides in the production booth, but we have Cynthia here, 2 female producers, a female editor, all females in studio.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah. And it's going to be a nice weekend. It's a little cloudy, a little bit foggy, but
yeah, it'll be muggy. It's definitely not going to be like comfortable outside. It'll be humid and a little breezy at times, but there's nothing that should stop you from enjoying time outdoors this Easter weekend. As we take a look outside right now with live cam, generally temperatures in the mid 60s. It's 65 at the airport, 65 at Stinson, 65 at Kelly, and 61 in Converse at JBSA Randolph. And here's a look at this weekend forecast for you. Today, we're gradually going to be clearing. You'll notice the mugginess in the air, 82 for the high. Tomorrow for Easter itself, I do think we are going to have some morning fog and some morning mist. Patchy at times, so not everybody getting the morning mist, but I think it is possible. It will be humid and breezy for your Easter with a high in the mid 80s. But again, nothing really to stop you from really enjoying some time outdoors. We've got Easter egg hunts, and also we've got Easter services rather. So coming up, I'm going to have a look at what you can expect for all of those activities tomorrow and a look ahead to next week. Tiffany.
New this morning, a man is in critical condition after he was shot on the southeast side while walking down the street. San Antonio police say this happened just before 2 this morning near Goliad and 281. The victim told police he was walking down Goliad when he saw 2 people in different vehicles shooting at one another. As he continued walking, he felt a sharp pain in his back and called for help. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police were unable to locate a crime scene. This is an ongoing investigation.
This morning, neighbors of a man who is believed to have shot his wife before killing himself say he openly shared they were having marital problems. So San Antonio police found 52-year-old Miguel Saceda dead and his 51-year-old wife wounded inside their home on Champlain Drive near Nacogdoches Thursday night. Police tell us the couple's children escaped the home and called for help. Neighbors say the husband recently seemed troubled.
My boyfriend went over there and talked to him to see if everything was okay, and he was talking to him about the divorce.
So court records show Miguel Saceda filed for divorce in October. Police are calling the shooting an attempted murder and suicide. We want to take a moment to remind you, if you or someone you know is dealing with domestic violence, there is help out there. Just take out your phone. You can scan this QR code on your screen, and it'll take you to a list of resources.
The Bandera County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help identifying a man who broke into a home in the 10,000 block of Emerald Sun with a gun. BCSO says the homeowner's surveillance footage captured this man kicking down the front door to his home. Once inside, the man was holding a gun the entire time. Now, the home was vacant at the time, and the man left without appearing to take anything. If you recognize this person, call the Sheriff's Office at 210-335-6000.
A man accused of speeding away from a deadly hit-and-run crash on the northwest side almost 2 years ago is now behind bars. SAPD says Kenneth Arthur Relitz is charged with collision involving death. The deadly hit-and-run happened in September of 2022. Investigators say Relitz was behind the wheel of a car that hit Jeffrey Schaefer as he was riding a bicycle on Culebra near Grissom Road, but he didn't stop to help. Police were able to identify the suspect through DNA testing. From blood left in the vehicle, Relitz was said to be driving that day. And new stats show 93% of Gen Z and millennials want to improve their mental health this year, but 22% believe it'll happen.
KSAT producer Haley Powers explains why it could be difficult to find a therapist.
I'm in therapy. I need help. These words are hard for many people to say. The stigma of seeking therapy is decreasing, but it's still out there, and a lot of people are afraid to admit they might need help. The Thriving Center of Psychology released a new report about Gen Z and millennials. It shows the top 3 reasons these groups are seeking therapy, including anxiety, depression, and stress.
We don't have the access to homes. We're not moving out at 18 and then just getting our lives started. We're not all getting married in our early 20s. And then you add all the political strife, you add all the difficulties with kind of getting through our daily lives and the financial struggles. It's just getting harder and harder to kind of just survive.
So what can you do if you need some advice? Find a therapist, but don't settle on one. Dr. DeGain says finding a therapist is similar to dating. Give it a couple of tries, and if you don't feel comfortable,
your first therapist may not be your last therapist.
When it comes to picking a therapist, Dr. DeGain says find someone who works with your schedule, finances, and most importantly, to go in with an open mind.
The unknown is always scary. That's what kind of makes it that in the first place. But growth is also part of the unknown, and you won't really know until you try.
People here in Texas are looking for help. San Antonio ranks 28th out of the top 30 cities with people interested in getting into therapy. Austin, Fort Worth, El Paso, Dallas, and Houston are also on that list.
There's the political differences that happen even within the state. There's the kind of pushing down of mental health support and the rise of the stigma around that.
On top of political differences, social media also takes a huge toll on our mental health. While it's meant to connect us, it can end up tearing people down.
It also shows people's best sides. You don't see the struggles they're going through, how difficult things are, how long it takes to get certain progress. You just see the end results and you start comparing to the best, and it makes it really difficult to understand the humanness of everyone else.
Self-care is also important for your mental health. So put down your phone, get outside, see family and friends, and don't be afraid to get help. Haley Powers, KSAT 12 News.
In your morning headlines, the road to recovery for the city of Baltimore is underway after the collapse of the Francis Scott Key Bridge that happened on Tuesday.
The city getting help from the federal government, with President Biden planning to visit the city next week. Here's ABC's Chuck Severston with the latest.
The city of Baltimore is working to clear the wreckage blocking its port after Tuesday's Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. Cranes provided by the Navy arrived on Friday to help. Additional equipment is also on the way, including support vessels, tugs, and dive and crew boats. Maryland's Governor Wes Moore bracing the community for a long road to rebuild.
I can tell you it is not going to be days or weeks or months. This is going to take time.
This week, President Biden said he wants the federal government to cover the cost of rebuilding the bridge. He approved Maryland's $60 million request for initial recovery efforts. On Friday, the president sharing his plans to visit the site. 6 construction workers are believed to have fallen from the collapsing bridge into the river below. Search teams have recovered bodies of 2 of the victims so far, while 4 remain missing and are presumed dead. Chuck Severson, ABC News, New York.
There's a new fallout in the investigation of Sean Diddy Combs on claims of sexual assault and human trafficking. Federal agents from New York seizing electronics from his homes in Los Angeles and Miami earlier this week. Sources say it's tied to a criminal investigation into sex trafficking allegations against Combs. The 54-year-old entertainment and business mogul is named in several civil lawsuits. One of Combs' employees, who was named in one of the lawsuits, was arrested on drug charges. He has since posted bail. Combs has not been charged with any crime.
Oscar-winning actor Louis Gossett Jr. has died. His family made the announcement yesterday. Gossett is the first black man to win an Oscar for supporting actor. His family did not reveal his cause of death. Early in 2010, Gossett announced he had prostate cancer. He was 87 years old.
609 and 64 degrees.
We're counting down the days until the total solar eclipse. Coming up, how Bandera County is preparing for the thousands expected to come in for the big day.
It is prime planting season time. Spring is sprung, and if you're wanting to plant those perennials, the plants that just keep coming back every season, I have you covered on the biggest bloomers and that they're native and they're going to survive. We'll talk all about that in just a bit.
And a look with live cam outside, 64 degrees. We know a lot of people are going to be traveling today, but we're going to get a little taste of spring, but then changes are on the way. Sarah will have more after the break. Welcome back. Spring has sprung and a lot of our plants are either blooming or about to bloom.
It's a beautiful time. Also a perfect indicator that it's time to plant your perennials. That's why in today's Gardening with KSAT segment, I'll show you what native perennials you can plant in your gardens now.
Looking for plants that will survive our triple-digit heat, droughts, and freezes in South Texas that are beautiful bloomers? Don't worry, I got you covered.
Native plants aren't just survivors. They play an important role in helping out our local ecosystems and pollinators. So it's a win-win.
You want to plant them now before the triple-digit heat so they can establish strong roots. Rainbow Gardens has a large selection of native perennials to choose from. Here are some big-time bloomers. Zexmania, or Texas creeping oxeye, blooms from May to November and is a host plant for several butterflies. Butterfly weed blooms from May to September and is a host plant for monarch and queen butterflies. If you need a shrub that will also bloom, Texas sage or cenizo is your girl. They are also so tolerant to all types of weather. Esperanza is another shrub option. Warning, these guys get huge, so don't be afraid to cut them down to the ground every winter, but can bloom through the triple digits. Blackfoot daisy, she is kind of having a moment. Great for a cottage aesthetic. Mealy blue sage, honestly most purple sages or salvias are some of the best bloomers through the heat and are stunning. When planting, don't forget to add an organic compost and to do a deep watering.
So which one's your favorite from all of those?
I have probably any kind of salvia or sage because they're those big purple.
Tall blooms.
Yeah, and they bloom all summer, even when it's like
110 degrees outside.
And you're just like everything, serenity out. And then you see those blooms and you're like, okay, good on you, girl. Way to survive.
I love that you give us advice on what can actually look good in the summer because it is a battle and a challenge for people. So
it is.
Thanks for that. Love those segments. Let's go ahead and look outside right now. Cloudy, and it is pretty mild. 65 degrees outside in San Antonio, 64 in New Braunfels, 63 in Comfort, and 63 in Kerrville. It's 60 degrees in Los Maples. As I'm showing you the satellite image here, I want you to notice a couple of things. First of all, we had some low-level clouds. That light blue color rather, is the low-level clouds. And then at the same time, you can see the white color here. Those are some high-level clouds moving into place. So we're going to have some stubborn cloud cover both today and tomorrow, but eventually we'll see peaks of sunshine this afternoon. This is all indications that the humidity has really started to rise around San Antonio. You can kind of feel the mugginess out there. We've got a high-pressure system right over Florida. That's directing our winds to the south. Notice that it was pretty breezy yesterday. All of those winds were bringing in that humidity overnight, and it is going to be with us throughout this weekend. So as you look at your KSAT 12-hour forecast for the day today, yes, we could see some patchy fog outside right now, but as we head into the mid-morning hours, it's mainly just going to be cloudy. Then as we head into the afternoon, peaks of sunshine, quickly warming. We'll be looking at high temperatures in the low 80s today, right around 82 degrees. And it is going to be noticeably breezy at times. Winds from the south 10 to 15 miles per hour. Even warmer out to the west. Del Rio, you're going to be close to 90 degrees today. Eagle Pass 88, Laredo 90 degrees for the high. Uvalde 86, 80 though in Canyon Lake. Hill country locations struggling to get out of the 70s, 79 degrees in Kerrville, 79 in Gonzales, but again low 80s rather around San Antonio. Now for tomorrow is Easter Sunday. A lot of us are going to be out and about. In the morning, I do think we are going to have some areas of patchy mist. It's going to be pretty muggy in the mid 60s. For any kind of Easter egg hunts, it looks like it's going to be pretty nice outside, breezy with high temperatures in the low 80s. So nothing to prevent you from enjoying some time outdoors. I will say this, if you are going to be having a picnic outside, it will be noticeably breezy. So make sure you have things to weigh down, the paper plates, the paper napkins, those kinds of things, because again, it will be breezy. As we take a look at your weather setup across the nation, some showers across the Great Lakes, but a big low pressure system off to the west. This is a very dynamic system. Notice there's snowfall and rain in California right now, snow across parts of Nevada and Utah. We've got winter weather alerts for areas like Salt Lake City, out toward Reno, and even some flooding possible for the Los Angeles region. This same low is also producing some fire danger for parts of Texas and New Mexico today. What are we going to see from this low pressure system? Well, not much, except we are expecting some chilly mornings later on this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, our morning lows are going to be in the 40s, so don't put away those jackets just yet. High temperatures, though, will be in the 70s. So after the chilly mornings, we'll be looking at comfortable weather with highs in the 70s. I want to say this, as you know, a week from Monday, total solar eclipse.
Okay.
I want to caution everybody against some things you might see on social media. An hour-by-hour cloud forecast is just not going to be possible until a few days before the eclipse.
You heard it.
I will say this. There is still the possibility for clouds at times during the eclipse, but an hour-by-hour forecast, you really can't get that until you're a few days out. I mean, think about it. That is a...
So fake news.
Well, Sarah.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I trust our weather authority here at
Yes.
KSAT. Download the app.
We are your eclipse authority, and we're going to be giving you an up-to-date forecast as often as possible.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
619 and 65 degrees.
A new policy is being introduced for travelers staying in Airbnbs. After the break, how it works and what people can expect. Airbnb is making some big changes to its cancellation policy to better cover unforeseen events. The online property rental company says it will provide cancellation and refund support for guests when unexpected major events occur. Those can include natural disasters, government travel restrictions, or weather events that could impact a renter's ability to stay at a location. The updated policy will go into effect for all reservations on June 6.
It's nice of them. All right, Amazon is launching a new service that uses palm recognition. Okay. Users can take photos of their palms with their phones and link them to their accounts. That allows them to scan their palms for payment at Amazon and Whole Foods stores, along with over 150 third-party locations.
And Apple is rolling out updated iPads for the first time in nearly 2 years. A launch in May is rumored to include new iPad Pro models featuring the M3 chip and OLED displays. It's also expected to debut a larger iPad Air with a 12.9-inch screen.
Would you give away your palm? I'm sorry, that's a little terrifying.
Yeah, it is a little scary.
It's like they own you, you know? I'll be safe out there. It's 623 and 65 degrees. We'll be right back. Some big news for the Alamo Draft House that many people enjoy going to. They soon could be under new ownership. So according to a new report from Deadline, the owners of the Austin-based cinema chain are exploring a sale. It comes after the company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy back in March of 2021. At the time, the goal was to keep the business going long term. There are 2 Alamo Draft House locations in San Antonio. You can read about the report and what these changes could mean. Just head to our website at ksat.com.
And some exciting news for San Antonio's Parks and Recreation Department, as they were recognized by the state and received 4 awards at a park conference last month, taking home the Texas Gold Medal Award for Excellence in Recreation and Park Management, the Lone Star Recreation Programming Achievement Award, Texas Arts and Humanities Award, and the Martin Luther King Park on the east side is now designated a Lone Star Legacy Park. So big congratulations, and we love the parks here in San Antonio.
We do, and we know that their curfews are lifted through Easter weekend, especially everyone doing their traditional thing at Brackenridge Park, camping out. We hope everyone's safe, and when we come back, Sarah Spivey will have our full Easter Park weekend forecast.
Time now, 6:28, 65 degrees still ahead. What one couple is warning parents after receiving the wrong dosage of medication for their child.
And we have a lot of Easter weekend information for you, plus a look at the campers that have already started camping out yesterday at Brackenridge Park.
Welcome back. It's 6:30 on this Saturday. Busy Saturday.
Busy Saturday, Holy Saturday, getting ready for Easter. And I know there's a lot of Easter festivities happening out there.
So all eyes on the weather.
Are you guys a park family? Do you guys go to the park?
Yeah, we love going to the park.
Yeah, I know Brackenridge is, one of my favorite things to do is to ride my bike through Brackenridge Park this weekend, just to kind of people watch and see the cousins putting the cascarones on each other's heads.
People may wonder, what you're talking about, but if you are new to the area, maybe you moved to San Antonio, it is a tradition for people to camp at Brackenridge Park.
Inside the city.
Inside the city. They lift the limits, curfew limits, and you can camp at the park, which is pretty neat. So yes, a great Easter weekend for us, a little on the warm and humid side, but still nothing to impact the campers in a major way or anybody trying to enjoy Easter activities outdoors. All eyes are on the total solar eclipse, which is now in single digits when it comes to the countdown, 9 days away. Monday, April 8th, around 1:30. Here's the path of that totality. Notice that'll pass through Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Brackenville, Uvalde, La Pryor, Hondo, Bandera, Kerrville, Comfort, Bernie, Fredericksburg. Only half of San Antonio is in the path of totality, and you want to make sure you're in the path of totality here. And totality will begin close to 1:30, depending on where you live. Again, unfortunately, near the downtown area, no totality in Garden Ridge nor in Von Ormy, but up in parts of the Hill Country and northern and western San Antonio, totality around 131 to 133, depending on where you live. We are your Eclipse Authority station. We will continue to update you on the forecast. For now, it looks like there could be some morning clouds, but it is impossible to give you an hour-by-hour cloud forecast until we get closer to that date, and we will continue to keep you posted. As for your Easter weekend headlines, again, today we're going to see gradually clearing skies. It's going to stay humid. Easter morning, tomorrow morning, we'll have patchy fog and even some patchy mist. And by Easter afternoon, it's going to be warm and humid and even a little breezy. A lot to unpack in the forecast for the holiday tomorrow. I've got those details coming up. Sarah.
Sarah, thank you. A man is dead after someone shot him in Converse on Friday. This morning, Converse police are still searching for that person responsible. It happened on Meadow Hill. That's not far from Topperwine and Loop 1604. Converse police say the man is in his 20s, was working on a parked car in the street when someone wearing a mask shot him several times and ran away. The victim was rushed to the hospital where he later died.
The truck driver in that deadly crash with a school bus in Bastrop County has been charged. According to Bastrop County court documents, Jerry Hernandez is charged with criminally negligent homicide. Police say he admitted to using cocaine the morning of the crash and smoking marijuana the night before. Hernandez is accused of veering into the school bus lane that was carrying 44 pre-K students and 11 adults. They were returning from a field trip at the Bastrop Zoo. 2 people died, including a 5-year-old. A school district spokesperson says the school bus did not have seatbelts.
A couple is warning the community to double and triple check prescription medications after you pick them up at the drugstore. So 2 parents tell KSAT they caught a dosage mistake before giving it to their baby girl. So Lainey Chastain was prescribed a medication. As her mother was getting ready to give her the first treatment, she noticed the dosage seemed too high. She double-checked with her husband, who has a background as a registered nurse. They realized the pharmacist had given them the wrong dosage instructions.
My stomach just dropped. As soon as he called the pharmacy and asked them to verify, and they told him, their first reaction before they said anything was, "Have you given her this medication?" And we were like, "No, we wanted to check first." And they were very grateful because you could just hear the panic in the woman's voice that it could have been lethal had she taken that much at one time.
So KSAT reached out to the pharmacy for a statement. Right now, we are not naming the pharmacy because it's not clear where that breakdown happened and who's responsible for the mistake. However, this kind of error can happen at any drugstore, so they're warning to be careful.
The city of San Antonio and the union representing its firefighters have started negotiating on a new contract.
So the union wants to bring home a big payday for its members whose pay has shrunk next to exploding inflation.
But Garrett Berger tells us we still don't know how big of a pay bump they want.
Health benefits, overtime, testing, and scheduling. They all made appearances in the first exchange of proposals between the city and the San Antonio Professional Firefighters Association. But for the union, base salary will be the basis of the deal.
That cures a lot of ills.
After the end of their contract in September 2014, firefighters went more than 6 years without a raise as they fought the city in court, at the ballot box, and the negotiating table. The next contract that was finally forced on both sides in an arbitration process the union had demanded was nothing special. Altogether, it means firefighters' pay has only grown 10% in a little under a decade, while inflation has been about triple that.
And the last time around, our proposal was much more generous than that arbitration award. So, you know, that is the decision they made.
This time, the city proposed 5 years of 4% raises. The union's team recognized the comparative size of the opening volley, but didn't agree with it.
When I see 20% over 5 years, I see additional pay cuts over the next half decade. That's what I see.
The union wants a shorter 3-year contract with an upfront bump to help make up lost ground and annual raises. But something was missing.
We don't see an actual wage proposal.
The union's president said they deliberately left out hard numbers. He says their members wanted to see what the city would come out with first.
They know that we've been suffering. They know that it's 10% over 10 years. They know that it's a 20% pay cut. Let's see what they think of us.
Now they know. But what remains is what exactly the firefighters think their pay ought to be.
The fire union did agree to put forward a hard proposal by the time the two sides meet again next week. I'm Garrett Berger, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Garrett. It's Easter weekend and lots of families will be camping out at city parks like we talked about earlier. It's a San Antonio tradition like no others. The city lifted the curfew at the parks for the weekend and they're asking a few things of campers. So keep it clean, bring your own trash bags to keep your campsite tidy. Recycling bins are available at the parks. Remember, no glass containers are allowed. The park curfew resumes at 11 p.m. on Easter Sunday.
And speaking of the camping tradition, we were able to speak with one man at Brackenridge Park who's been keeping this tradition alive with his family for a long time.
We've been doing this for about 40 years now, probably. Now we have our grandkids and everybody coming out, so they hopefully one day will keep on the family tradition, yeah.
I know a lot of people, they have their spots out there.
Yes.
And
last year when I reported on this, it was like a day before and they were already prepping everything. And
you got to. My favorite is like when so I like to like ride my bike and kind of just people watch, are the t-shirts. So they come in with like, this is the family, you know, and they have the family t-shirt. And then that way, you know, grandma or mom can like locate all the kids, like, oh, there's the neon pink shirts, and, you know, I love it.
Identify them from a distance.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's 6:39 and 65 degrees.
Up next, what Bandera County is doing to prepare for the thousands of people expected to travel in to experience the total solar eclipse.
65 degrees at 6:40. Shaping up to be a pretty beautiful Easter weekend. Sarah Spivey is going to break it down for us when we come back.
Welcome back. A town built for 100 is expecting thousands during the eclipse weekend.
And as we count down to the total eclipse here in South Central Texas, rural communities say they're running on overdrive to prepare.
Our Avery Everett traveled to Bandera County, where leaders have spent the last 3 years preparing for the eclipse.
This ambulance is loaded.
Check pads.
Even though it's fully stocked and staffed, it's still not enough.
Overwhelming for rural EMS.
With the total eclipse set to cross over South Central Texas next week, Bandera County leaders say they're worried.
We just don't have anywhere near the staff to handle as many people as we're going to get, but we'll do it.
In a rural community like Vanderpool, volunteer departments are on their own.
So 8 people, 3 ambulances, and 1 helicopter.
And 1 helicopter. And 10,000 people plus.
County leaders say only about 100 people actually live in the town of Vanderpool, but during the eclipse weekend, they're expecting thousands of people to pack this place. I mean, just take a look at this RV park. It's obviously empty now, but owners here tell me that all of the reservations for these spots were booked months ago for the eclipse weekend.
I'm preparing for not the worst, but not the best, just in between.
There's only one gas station and one country store for miles in this part of Bandera County.
And when we run out, we run out.
They're buying extra supplies
Here and what's on the shelf, and then we've got another order coming in.
as their strategy is to over-prepare.
We're a very small rural community with limited resources, but we pull together, and I think we'll survive this.
And now, with 1 week left, they're asking visitors to do the same.
Have water, have food, have extra supplies, have fuel.
This community is preparing for the unknown.
It's going to get real.
But their shelves are stocked, and departments are now on standby.
We're going to do what we have to do when it happens, and we'll handle it. We'll handle the situation when it comes.
And it's not just preparations that the county is concerned about. It's also about what happens after the eclipse. They're expecting a lot of traffic Monday night into Tuesday morning when people are leaving Bandera County. They say if you are going to drive throughout this, be sure to drive slow and drive with patience. Avery Everett, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Avery. Love our small communities of Vanderpool, Bandera, Utopia. All right, we're counting down the days here at KSAT until the total solar eclipse, and we're your Eclipse Authority. So right now on KSAT.com, head to the Eclipse Authority tab for a list of events leading up to April 8th. You can also check out an interactive map that shows the complete path of the eclipse. Sarah, I know you have been busy. You've been doing the Eclipse glass giveaways.
Yeah. Yes, we've got a few going on this upcoming week. So if you want some free Eclipse glasses, make sure to check that out. We've got an article about those Eclipse glasses giveaways on KSAT.com right now. We had a great time. We were at Yanawana Garden, me and Mia. Try to say
Yanawana Garden, Mia.
Mia, apologize fast. We had a great time meeting people in the community, handing out those glasses. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we have clouds. We'll, of course, keep you posted on that forecast. As for our Easter weekend forecast, the biggest thing to know is that today we'll be looking at gradually clearing skies, and it will be noticeably humid. It's 65 degrees outside this morning in San Antonio, 62 in Kerrville. Good morning, New Braunfels at 64, 64 in Hondo, 67 in Del Rio, 66 in Carrizo Springs, and 63 in Gonzales. Humidity has been steadily rising. Dew points are some 5 to 15 degrees warmer than they were yesterday. When the dew point is warmer, you can notice the humidity outside, and that's definitely going to be the case throughout the day today and even in tomorrow. Tomorrow, humidity is going to rise even more, so you'll notice it on your Easter Sunday. As for today's KSAT 12-hour forecast, patchy fog out there this morning for the valleys in the hill country, and then temperatures are going to be steadily rising. By 11, we'll be near 70 degrees. We'll see some sun this afternoon. It's going to be partly cloudy afternoon with a high temperature in the low 80s around San Antonio, 82 degrees. Here's a look at the highs elsewhere. It'll be warmer off to the west, 88 in Del Rio, 88 in Eagle Pass, 90 degrees in Laredo, 86 in Uvalde. As we zoom into San Antonio, the metro area highs are going to be in the low 80s, 83 in Pleasanton, 82 in Floresville, 80 in Seguin, 81 in New Braunfels. In the hill country, though, temperatures will struggle to get out of the 70s. We'll be at 79 in Kerrville, 79 in Comfort, and 78 in Bernie. As for Easter morning, I expect some patchy fog and mist. So not everybody going to be experiencing some mist, but it will be out there in patches. And then by the afternoon tomorrow, it'll be humid and warm, and even, yes, a little breezy. So as for your Easter Sunday, here's a look at your forecast. Patchy mist in the morning, right in the upper 60s, so pretty muggy. Around noon, it's still going to be cloudy and 72. In the afternoon, 85. So if you're going to have brunch tomorrow, it will be cloudy and generally in the low 70s. South winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. So those winds are going to pick up. Here's a look at today's wind gusts. Tonight, we'll see a few gusts of up to 30 miles per hour. By tomorrow in the morning, a few gusts of up to 25 miles per hour. So if you have any outdoor picnics or things like that, you'll have to deal with the wind a little bit. In the afternoon, wind gusts of up to 15 to 20 miles per hour, and then higher wind gusts in the evening tomorrow as well. As As we look at the forecast for the rest of the upcoming week, though, some morning fog and mist on Monday. It'll be close to 90 degrees on Monday. It's going to be a warm one on Monday. Then a front moves through, and that's going to set up a second half of the week that will be pretty nice. We're going to be looking at morning lows in the 40s, afternoons in the 70s, low humidity for the second half of the week. Humidity returns, though, by next weekend, and even into next week, I expect it to be a little humid as well. That's why I'm slightly aware of the fact that we could have some morning clouds on the eclipse day itself, but it will be impossible until a few days out for us to get an hour-by-hour cloud forecast for you. So be wary of what you see on social media. National Weather Service also saying, hey, watch out for those forecasts that just might be blanket forecasts that don't really give specifics. You can't have specifics on a cloud forecast until a few days before the event.
Yeah, don't open your iPhone weather app. Download the KSAT Weather Authority app if you haven't, and this is the trusted team right here.
Check in with us day to day. We will have updates for you for the eclipse.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
It's 6:50 and 65 degrees.
It's Easter weekend, and it could cost you more this year. When we come back, why financial experts are saying Easter spending this year could be one for the record books.
You can believe it, Easter already happening this week, and many people will spend on average close to $200 per person for holiday, and this comes at a time when egg prices are still high.
CNN's Jen Sullivan breaks down the cost and explains how it will impact your celebrations.
Grab your baskets and your wallet, because Easter spending this year is one for the record books.
Easter is certainly a popular holiday for many consumers.
Catherine Cullen with the National Retail Federation says Americans will shell out about $180 per person on Easter-related items this year, bringing total national spending to $22.4 billion. While those numbers are slightly down from last year, it's still the third highest per person spending on record. So where is that money going? Consumers will likely spend the most on candy and food, according to the NRF's annual Easter survey, followed by gifts, clothing, and decorations.
They're planning lots of special meals, picking up cards, as well as gifts to share with loved ones.
One of the most popular items are eggs, whether you're eating them, decorating them, or hunting them.
We do see that over half of households with children are planning an Easter egg hunt at home this year. That goes up to almost 60% if you have a child under 10.
But don't expect to hunt down any bargains on eggs. The average cost of a dozen large eggs was just under $3 in February, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics' most recent data. That's 47 cents higher than January. So what's causing the rise in cost? Experts say a spike in bird flu cases has impacted supply, and this time of year brings a high demand for eggs. This specific strain was first detected in the U.S. in 2022, according to the CDC. For Consumer Watch, I'm Jen Sullivan.
Okay, Tiff, you have a toddler daughter at home.
Yes.
Do you have her Easter basket ready?
Mm-hmm. So we have two little ones, right? So then we have one that's filled with like games. We have coloring books. We have bubbles, all the good stuff she can play. Then we have the other one that is like filled with toddler-friendly like treats. So like toddler-friendly cookies, toddler-friendly things, because it could be dangerous too if you fill it up with candy that she can't eat and she wants it because it's in there,
so
right?
Who's dressing up as the bunny, you or your husband?
We'll see.
It's 6:56 and 65 degrees. Taking a look outside of the roads at TransGuide. People are going to be traveling today, either today or early tomorrow. Be safe out there. If there's any incidents on the road, we'll keep you updated about it.
All right, it is in the mid-60s outside with temperatures slowly starting to rise. We'll be up to 82 degrees this afternoon, gradually clearing. It will be humid. Tomorrow morning, some fog, some patchy mist, and then it'll be humid and breezy, but nothing really to stop you from enjoying outdoor activities on Easter Sunday. Morning fog and mist on Monday, too, and then for the second half of the week, we're going to have chilly mornings and comfortable afternoons.
A lot of people are going to be at the park today, so we're going to get a sneak peek coming up at 8.
Thank you, Sarah. Thanks, Tiff. Hey, we'll see you back here at 8 a.m.